Welcome back. So this is yet another static fire of the booster. So we can switch back to the fueling camera. As you can see, the launch pad there. Um, Now currently it is sitting on the static fire stand, the new and improved one, with some slight modifications so that it could hold a booster. And the booster's setup is fairly simple. It has a couple major parts to it. Of course, the engine, as you can see here, along with the two main tanks, along with a flight computer on the top. Now, currently, for its static fire configuration, it has a full battery setup and everything on the top, but eventually that'll be moved elsewhere, most likely to the exterior of the vehicle, so that we can incorporate the upper stage into it. And this may happen within only weeks after the static fire, if it goes well. We'll place it on this same stand, or possibly just a demonstration stand, and we will show off the finished Kolit 0.1, at least a test article of it. We may static fire it, like I said. We would like to, but we may not. And currently this is the booster. We hope we'll do that. So the next booster we make after this will fly. Possibly only just a demonstration flight with a mass simulator and a test to see how it does during stage separation. So I guess a mass simulator that can be separated via the same separation system that would be used, which is explosive bolts. So yeah, that would be interesting idea. And then after that would be the first, I guess, flight test of it. So we're running a little late here compared to previous static fires. Today we're just going right for it. We already have a go for static fire, so no wasting of time here. We're just going to get right into it, starting up the engine. We'll begin soon, so I'll pull up, this is my screen, so you can see what's set up there. So we have that. The engine has been ordered to be activated from here in mission control. So now I'll just hide all those statistics and we'll just jump right in. And the engine should have startup here in just a couple seconds. There we go. It's going. And we're just going to wait. See, the engine is glowing again. Switch to this view. This will be similar to the last static fire we did and the previously failed booster static fire. You see the engine faded out there. Perfect. That is as planned. And we're just going to be waiting to see the condition of the booster after that first preliminary test. Tests out the engine, make sure everything's good with the engine, and then we'll just wait a little bit, and then we'll go for the main test, which will empty out the remainder of the fuel in the tanks. So this next test will be lengthy. And we could see some significant damage to ground infrastructure. But the flame deflector has worked before, but the booster has quite a significant amount of fuel to burn. And those clamps have to hold on quite tightly for a extended period of time. So sounds like they're just working on a issue with one of those struts again. It's actually one of the outer struts instead of the inner struts. If we switch over to a view where you can see them, there's two kinds of struts. There's and they just simply hold onto the boosters to make sure that it doesn't wobble or anything during static fire. So there's some that are connected to the lower gantry, and there's some that are connected to the upper gantry. And one of the ones that are connected to the lower gantry, apparently, you can even see it a little bit here, it's wobbling just slightly, which is concerning possible damage from the static fire. So we may want to construct some sort of plates that go around that to trap any gases from disrupting the test. We've already had similar plans like that for quite a while. It's just going to take quite a while, but seeing as we'll be out of testing for a little bit, at least at this stand, we may be able to send it over and do some work on it. And yeah, they breezed right through that. They're going to start up any second now, so we're just waiting. Okay, there it goes. That was a little bit weird with the ignition. I really don't know what's going on there. There was like two little, I don't know, unless it was like a weird glitch with the camera. I don't really know. This is gonna be really long, so you can see the dust, the water tower shaking. There. That one on the lower gantry that looks up at the engine, that camera was out. Not quite sure what happened to it, but apparently during our second stage static fire, it had some damage sustained, and there it goes. It's out of fuel. You can see the engine is glowing from all three views. This is a close-up view. You can see the engine is glowing, and we're just going to be waiting just a little bit, and then once we say that we are go for detanking, it'll get rid of all of the very small amounts of remaining fuel, because it actually can't use up all of its fuel, because that could possibly stress the engine. So we just, leave that last little bit, and we have to detank it. A lot of times we actually won't float through the pipes, and we'll just let it boil off and vent it out as gases. And these gases are not harmful to the environment, at least major, not very bad for the environment. The main concern is inhalation of pure Keralox. Could be possibly damaging to you, but it's liquid oxygen and kerosene RP1, so it's not very bad, so no need to worry about polluting the air or anything. And you can see the engine has already begun to stop glowing, so I believe the test is complete, and just waiting for that order to detank, and then we'll end the short broadcast here. And we heard there go for detanking, so a real quick little 8-9 minute little test there, just to test this new booster. Really just trying to quickly test it so we can move right to the next objective. Not a lot of things bad going on there. Definitely going to add some extra supports to this structure. Other than that, completely ready for the eventual launch.